Hello everyone and welcome back to more Football Manager 2019 with me, Mr. Grant 2, and episode 84 of Monaco, and what will almost certainly be the final episode of the save. And what a way to end it. 400 games for AS Monaco and the Coupe de France final. For so often of this save, the bane of my existence. Well, we won it last year, but we have a chance to win it again. And it's, of course, going to be against our mortal enemies, PSG. But as this says here, I am a legend. I think I was a legend last season. I'm not 100% sure, but I certainly have become a legend since last time out when we did win the Champions League, of course. So before we do the Coupe de France final, let's have a quick little retrospective of some of the stars of the save. And, well, this is the team at the moment. So currently, Pietro Pellegrini, our highest valued player, despite the fact that he's on the bench. He's not our starting striker. We use Patrick Schick more. 34 goals for the Czech in this season alone so far. Fantastic return from him. And, yeah, just one of the many fantastic players in this team. Of course, Matthias de Ligt has been in with us since the start. One of our very first signings, right at the beginning of the save. Benjamin Henrichs, of course, an original player, has been here for a while. It took him a long time to become our first choice right back, but he has now. Aouar's been a key player. Allard and Garcia and Alexandre, the first regens to break through to our side. Allard, of course, coming through our academy. Only 19 still, but he's already had a vital contribution to the team so far. And I say so far, in the time that we had. Lisandro Martinez, what an absolute bargain he was. Something like it was less than £5 million, and from Boca Juniors, what an absolute rock at the back. Frank Kessie was a bargain pickup as well. He's been sensational in the middle. Yuri Tielemans, of course, has been here since the start too. Furlan Mendy we picked up alongside the main man, who we'll get to in a second, Robert Skov. Just an incredibly good left back for us. Lozano as well come in and done really well. Tonali we've had since the start, but the main man, of course. It has to be, you know him, you love him, Robert Skov, the absolute standout player in this save. I mean, we could probably find someone better if we were going to keep playing, and we probably would have to. He's 29 now, kind of trailing off a little bit, but what a player he has been. The amount of goals that he's provided from us, particularly from free kicks, loves a free kick, has been sensational. £10.5 million. Look at those average ratings. Just, he's been the hero. So what is the state of the club that we're going to leave? Well, 5-star reputation, as you would expect, given the fact that we won the Champions League. We have a look at the general status, and we can see, tucked down here, Robert Skov, rightfully, is a legend as well. I mean, the two guys that were there already, and then us and Robert Skov, that's a nice way to end it, really. That's a nice way to end it. Any icons from this era? De Ligt is an icon. Mendy's an icon, and well, you can't argue with any of those. Really, really good to see. The amount of fans we have, which was a big issue at the start, has improved considerably. We used to never even get close to selling out. We do sell out the stadium now, and of course we are building a new stadium. We have a quick look at the facilities. The new stadium, we're going to move into it at the end of this season. We're going to miss that. But which is a little bit of a shame, but at least it's being created. We know it's being created. Yes, the 19th of June. We'll go up to that. After the match, we will go up to the opening of our new stadium, which I think is a good place for us to end. It's been a wild ride, a fun save. Thank you to those of you who have been with us for the entire way. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm about to sign off. It's not over yet. We've got to play PSG. I've also got, unfortunately, some World Cup qualifiers with the England national team. Tielemans wants to leave. I'm not going to talk to you because I'm not going to be here. It's going to be over soon. I think what I'm going to do actually is I'm not going to be playing on this save after this episode. I'm going to resign as England manager because I didn't really want to do it anyway. And yeah, just leave that one. International Journeyman. Watch that if you want to see some international action. We're not doing it here. In the unlikely event I carry on after this episode for some sort of like bonus episode, because I should actually say, if we win the Coupe de France, we will be on 19 trophies for the save, which is amazing, but it would be nice to get 20. So I might go on and just do this, a Trophy to Champions next season or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if I can be bothered, but we're just going to focus on Monaco here. And yeah, sorry England, but I'm not doing that. I should have realised when I saw that there was a World Cup qualifier scheduled for the same day as the Coupe de France final that something like this might happen. I can do both things, and I resigned as the international manager, but the players don't have a choice. So the final game of this save, as is probably appropriate, will be a complete and utter farce. The same thing's going to affect PSG, I would assume. But of our first 11, Martinez, Alexandre and Kessie, the only ones here, our entire European contingent is missing. And so are most of their replacements. I'm just going to do a quick pick, because otherwise this is going to be a very, very painful procedure. There we go. Right, that's nonsense. We'll put Kessie on the... Actually, no, you're right. That makes sense. Because Garcia's left-footed and Kessie is decent with his left foot, but he's not a natural. So we will put Garcia there. This actually isn't actually that bad, looking at it. Cabells, Olmo, Lozano, Garcia, Kessie, Berardi. That's not bad. Odriozola, Martinez, Mamana, Alexandre. Hendricks at left-back. Do we not have another left-back? I'm sure we've got a young kid coming through at left-back. We got Josh Timon. He's still a bit injured. How injured is he? He's fine. He can start. You're starting, Josh. Hendricks on the bench. And yeah, I mean, it's not the worst lineup ever, actually, looking at it. It's not that bad. Right. Crisis over. It's still ridiculous. Still, why is this in the game? Because this would never happen in real life. Would never happen in real life. Sort it out, SI. Come on, you've got a few weeks till the new game comes out. So yeah, it certainly seems to have affected PSG as well. They still got Neymar up front, but no Mbappe, players like that. They're playing Koulibaly at right back. I mean, yeah, I think we've kind of got a better deal, actually. So it's the final time. Come on, go out. Win the cup for the supporters. You're not going to have another chance. I don't think you are anyway. This is it. This is the final moment. I didn't want to say anything yet. But if we win this game, it's a cup final. We can't draw it really. If we win this game, we will have gone the entire season unbeaten in all competitions, which is something I've only ever managed to do once in Football Manager before, and it was with PSG. So it'd be good to continue our comeuppance against them and do it with a slightly different team in a slightly less rich French side. We're on the attack early on, but Neymar's in quite a lot of space. Defence is all over the place. Neymar cuts in, finds that guy, Perrin, who scores his second goal, probably of his life, and we are behind. I mean, I don't really mind. It would be nice to win this. It would be nice to win it, but I don't care particularly given the ridiculous situation with most of our team being missing. But we're behind early on. Chance for an immediate response though. Odriozola flings the ball in. It's come down to Frank Kessie, one of the few regular starters still actually starting. Timon on the left-hand side. Lozano cuts in and he equalises. Irving Lozano, a regular fixture throughout the campaign over the last couple of years, gets the equaliser. This is a massive pitch again. Where are we? Why do we always play the finals on such a huge pitch? Anyway, Timon gives it to Lozano. Terrible goalkeeping. They don't have Donnarumma, so, that's probably why. Half-time, very even contest between two patchwork sides. Keep it up. I think I've just told them they were disappointing. Either way, I'm not really bothered. It's 1-1. If we can score, we win. Neymar with a free kick. It's kind of going around the box, but Alexandre claims it. At least we've got our first choice goalkeeper. He looks for Cabells, who picks it up from poor header from Irana. Berardi over the cross to Lozano. And the Mexican, he's not on international duty. He's very much not on international duty. Gets his 9th goal of the season. Not a massive goal return from him. I think he did better last year, but he comes up with some crucial goals at crucial moments. and none more so than now. Lovely first time finish past the despairing Leonard in the PSG goal. We have the lead with an hour on the clock. PSG coming forwards in search of an equaliser. Bentancur, one of their best players still. Neymar, he's still there. Gets past our defence once, twice. Alexandre makes the save from his compatriot. They've got an injury. I'm not going to make any subs unless I'm forced to, because I'm not bothered. Not bothered at all. They're relying on kids from their academy to get them through. Not quality squad depth, or in fact, too much quality squad depth, because you don't have enough players, because they're all on international duty. You've got too many good players. That's the problem. Anyway, Mamana to Kessie. 5 minutes left. This is ominous if PSG break here. They are relying on Neymar. Lozano on the left-hand side. He's on a hat-trick. Not going to get one doing that. And this is inevitably going to result in a PSG equaliser, isn't it? Perrin, there's so many men over. Antoine Henry, so many men over. I'm going to try and do my own tactic in FM20 because I'm sick of stuff like this. This tactic's great, obviously. We've done really well this season. But stuff like that, where is the defence? What are they doing? Where are they? Well, it wouldn't be an episode of this series without throwing something away at the last minute, would it? In a crucial knockout match. Extra time needed. Disgraceful performance. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Should be ashamed of yourselves. Was that Martinez at fault for the goal as well? It looks like it. Not great. You're one of the few players that should know what you're doing. Why are you mucking up? Seriously, right. Substitution time. It's needed. We've got to bring Messi on. We'll bring him on for Kessie, because Kessie's a bit tired. Timon as well. Hendricks can come on for him. And Gabels has been rubbish. So's Olmo. We'll bring Maria on for Olmo, I think. To highlight just before the break in extra time. And, well, that's not good, is it? That's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. Perrin, he's looked pretty good today. Neymar, he's always good. He's always good. 3-2 PSG. Yeah. Not great. Not great. I was hoping for the perfect season, but, you know, I think we'll just have to settle with an unbeaten league campaign and a Champions League final win. I mean, you know, you can't really moan about that, can you? Would have been nice to win this, but we won it last year, so it's fine. It's fine. There is another highlight, though. It looks to be going in our favour. Can we get another equaliser? Lionel Messi on the ball, his final ever game of football in this universe. Lozano doesn't quite get the hat-trick. And, well, what do? I think we have to go very attacking. Just go mental, boys. 15 minutes of football left. Do what you want. Lozano, terrible pass. We can actually make another substitution. I didn't realise. I thought it was only 3. Gabels can come off because he's been rubbish. And Duval can come on. A promising regen that we haven't really used. Go out on the pitch for 10 minutes. Try and do something useful. Make yourself a hero. Here we go. Here's the highlight. This is it. I can feel it. No, I can't because it's PSG on the ball. Ben Thabat to make it 4. It's blocked. Can we break? Berardi, pick the pace up. Don't do that. Don't just give the ball away. Oh, it's going to be 4, isn't it? Neymar across. There we go. Well, we did kind of deserve that one. That is understandable. That is understandable. We were going to win. We were going to win. We were going to win. And then we threw it away. And now we've completely thrown it away. Perrin coming in. He's been very good today. You have to say that. He has been very good. Second goal of the game for him. And unless we can score 2 goals in the next 2 minutes, it is all over. And we will end the season and the save with a defeat. But I'm not that bothered, really. Messi with a corner in. To no one in particular. Probably the worst corner he's done in his whole career. And there we go. PSG win. Well done, lads. Well done. We won everything else this season. We won everything else. Also, let's not forget, basically our entire first 11 is on international duty for some reason. I'm going to get cross with them. I want their lasting memory of me to be me telling them they're not good enough, because who doesn't find that motivational? So there we go then. I would say disappointing, but it was quite funny, wasn't it? So I'm not really that bothered. We're going to keep going until the 26th of June, the inaugural day of the Jean-Luc Etchery Stadium. I don't know what it's called, that. It's Park Stadium. I don't know what it is, but we'll see what it is when we get there. The inaugural day of our new stadium. That is what we're going to go to. That will be the final moment of the save. And yeah, disappointing, but it's been a wild ride. 18 trophies in, what is this, 7 years, 8 years? I've lost count. I think it's 7 years. Really, really good. You can't complain about that, can you? We won everything there is to win, apart from the Club World Cup, which we would probably win if we did another season, and the Super Cup, which we might win if we did another season. So now is definitely a good time to look at this. Overall best 11 for the whole save, according to the game's logic. Alexandre is now the goalkeeper. Mendy, Martinez, De Ligt and Henriks. Can't argue with that. Balde on the left-hand side is interesting, but he was a fixture for the first few seasons. Tielemans, Kessie and Skov. Again, Tielemans, I mean, he was such a huge part of the side for a long time. I kind of forget that because he kind of trailed off. But you can't. I would probably say that you can't argue with that for the midfield. For Golovin in attacking midfield is interesting because he always kind of flattered to deceive, apart from a few patches. And I think overall Aouar's been better, but Golovin gets the place there. Patrick Schick, of course, is up front. Who's the bench? Supersic is on the bench, which tells you all you need to know about how bad Alban Lafont was overall. Mamana, Glick is still on there. Aouar, Lozano, Tonali and Pellegrini. I agree with all of that except for Glick, because you need a fullback on there. You need a fullback. I'd probably put, what's his name? You know, who's it's that guy? Sidibe. Sidibe should be on there. Player of the season for the final season, Ferland Mendy wins the award, breaking the domination of Robert Skov, but I think really deserved. He's been a vital servant too. Skov gets goal of the season. Mike Magnan gets signing of the season. Really? Did we not sign anyone else? I can't remember. Allard gets young player of the season. We signed Messi, didn't we? But I think Magnan was the only one we spent any money on, apart from Timon. These players are in different places. Jemison, remember Jemison? Ronnie Lopez. Cesc Fabregas has retired. There we go. But what a year it's been. What a save it's been. Absolutely fantastic. What are we going to tell them next season? I can tell them anything I like because I'm not going to be here. We're not going to be here. Yeah, we're going to win it again next year. Yeah, great. Well done, boys. Well done. We're not going to win it next year because there isn't going to be a next year. Time is ending at this point. You'll have to just carry on in some alternative reality. Oh, my laptop's so slow. I need to get a new one, but I don't have any money to buy one. We're paying taxes, 25 million taxes. Can I have some of that to buy a new laptop? Rubelovlev is scaling down his financial backing even more. He's already done this once, so I'm assuming he's now gone from a back-end sugar daddy to a whatever it is, the one where they just pay off the debts. Because you got the one where they plow in loads of money. Then when they plow in money to get to a certain level, and then they just only pay off underwriter. That's what it is, underwriter. He must be an underwriter now, which is annoying. But also I don't care because I'm not doing it anymore. So yeah, there's that. And we're back. Look at all this. Look at all this nonsense. We'll go through this. We've rejected all the offers, I'm assuming. Tielemans is annoyed, obviously, because I've not talked to him because I wasn't here. Oh well, see if there's anything interesting. Alexandre wanted a new contract. Okay, I'm not bothered. Not bothered about any of this. Go through all this. Oh, this is actually interesting. Alexandre wins goalkeeper of the season. Schick gets top goal scorer, as you'd expect. Stars of the season, our whole back four, Kessie, Skov and Schick. Very nice. I don't understand why there's so many awards. We are now the top ranked club in Europe, and well, the Liga is now the third ranked competition in Europe. as well in terms of club rankings. We've done our job. Our work here is done. Manager of the season, as you would expect. Love to see it. And can we just go through? I'm not bothered about transfers. Doesn't matter to me at all. Improve the stature, really good. Oh, here we are. Right, here we go. So, and we actually, did we miss it? Did I go too far? Well, anyway, here it is today. Let's pretend we didn't go too far. The AS Monaco board have proudly announced the completion of the club's move to the Jean-Luc Atteri Park. During a brief ceremony on the new ground, a spokesperson for the board declared that the clubs anticipated the new stadium to cause a surge in support and interest from the local community. The park in Monaco, named after one of AS Monaco's heroes, was built in 2020. The all-seater stadium, which boasts under-soil heating, very fancy, has room for 24,839 supporters, with the potential to be expanded to a capacity of 49,678. So still not that great, but pretty good indeed. Well, there we go. We've got our new stadium. We've left a legacy at the club. We are the top-ranked club in Europe, Champions League win, multiple league titles. We've won all the domestic cups multiple times, except for the Coupe de France, which we only won once. Well, I mean, just what can you say? What more can you say other than that was very, very special, very, very fantastic. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. It's been fun. It has been very, very fun. Apart from the last 2 seasons before this one, they weren't that fun. But still, it's been a great time. If you've watched it, if you've enjoyed it at all, thank you very much. I know there's been quite a few people that have watched from pretty much the beginning, so thank you if you have. It does mean a lot. I might do another video covering some other competitions next season if I choose to carry on. I don't know, probably not. We'll see. If there's a big desire for it, then we can do it, but probably not. I might also do a video discussing what I want to do for FM next year, but if I don't get round to it, then this is the general plan. Firstly, I do work a 9 to 5 job Monday to Friday, so the time for me to record and edit and whatever is relatively limited. My plan will be to record 5 episodes every week, have 5 episodes recorded for every week, and edit one every night before and then upload. But that's quite difficult to do. It's quite stressful in the sense that, but not in the sense that it's like anything particularly meaningful, but it's just sort of, you're working all day, you don't really want to be doing anything like that, particularly. So we'll see. It probably won't be every single day, but my aim is to have at least 3 or 4 episodes of the new series for FM20 out every week, spread out throughout the 7 days. My plan is also to continue the International Journeyman series. If you haven't been watching that, check it out. It's completely different in terms of the way it's done. It's post-recorded and more quickly edited, and it's just kind of a more fast-paced thing. Even going into the FM20 cycle, I would like to continue that because I think it's a lot of fun. I've recorded quite a few episodes in advance, so we might as well use them. But yeah, we'll see about that. Anyway, the FM20 series will be with Chelsea. It's not going to be a beta series in the sense that I'm only going to do it for the duration of the beta and do something else when the full game comes out. We're going to do it for as long as I feel like doing it, really. As long as people are interested, but really as long as I feel like doing it, because that's the save I want to do. So it may well be 3 years, it may well be 5 years, it could be 15 years. We'll see how long we hold out with it, but it will be Chelsea, the team I support, and obviously going through a very interesting period at the moment. I do have plans for a save beyond that, but we'll talk about that another time. So thank you very much for watching this. There should be International Journeyman out probably soon after this video goes up, because that will be continuing. There'll be some other videos as well of some sort, but otherwise I will see you for the first episode of Chelsea Challenge when the FM20 beta comes out. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.